The Air Force One in the anniversary year is really our commitment to the shoe, to make it better at all levels, in all executions. It's a challenge to us to perfect, some people will say, a perfect shoe already. When Bruce Kilgore, who is the curator and famous designer behind the shoe, designed it, he challenged all perceptions about what it was and how it worked. Our job in the 25th year was to redefine, re-engineer, recreate, recraft with precision and detail as to what it meant to be the Air Force One in its 25th year. The patterning, the pieces, the process, the leather, the color, everything had to be looked at and challenged as to whether it was the best it could be. And there's a lot of things we couldn't do 25 years ago, which we can do today. We obviously treated the leather and we optically enhanced the whiteness of the shoe. So I have two shoes. One is a new one, one is an old one. This is an older shoe, you can tell by the color and the texture of the leather, but also you can start to see from a craftsmanship perspective where things have been improved. So the shape, the fit, and also the color are very different in how it's executed. So on the original shoe, you can see the way in which it was constructed. It was a little crude, to be honest. It had minor irritants in terms of like where the tongue would come down into the toe box. Some of the way in which the lining was overlaid on top of one another created issues. So what we did was we decided to go back and re-engineer that whole forefoot area and also where the tongue started to come into the vamp and clean it all out. So this is a lot smoother in terms of fit against the foot. So when you slide your hand inside a new shoe today, you'll feel smooth inside, like beautifully smooth, and will fit more consistently as well. It's more refined, it's tighter, crisper. There's a better, whiter, optically enhanced leather. There's an increased number of stitches per inch. The actual dies which are used to create the pattern pieces are also changed more often, so the lines are crisper. There's also stain-resistant laces. We also looked long and hard at the dubray and the aglets on the shoe, so we increased the sort of clarity and also the definition and quality of those components. Things like the toe box area are steamed and shaped. The tongue is pre-formed into a curve to fit the last as well, so it fits the foot better. So there's a lot of things which are kind of invisible, and you'll notice when you put it on, it will actually deliver a better feel and more of a comfort and consistent fit for the Air Force One. So someone who doesn't know, they may not see too much of a difference. When they put it on, they'll feel it. And they may not know why, but they'll know they've got a better shoe than they did in the previous 25 years. What separates the different executions of the shoe is subtlety. I mean, the shoe is a pretty simple shoe. It's honest, it's designed for a purpose, it says what it does. So when you look at the shoes, when you look at the different levels, you really have to know the subtleties and the devil's in the details. It sounds kind of corny, but it is. It's from the rolled edges, the stitch and turn, the number of stitches per inch, to what laces, to which dubrays, whether it's leather lined, whether it's mesh lined. You know, all of those things are the subtle things that shows improvement at each level and a commitment at each level to make a difference. It's a 25-year-old veteran. It went through an overhaul, a lot of love, care and attention applied to it in this 25th year, and a recommitment by us as a company to continue to love and craft and dedicate ourselves to making the perfect one.